So this is the coolest thing. You know how I love helping rescue animals? Well, I got an email from Lance who said, hey, I see you, highlighting animals all the time, and we got some St. Bernards that need homes. Can you feature one of our babies? I'm like, yes, please. So we have Maple here today, and we have Andrew and Brian. They're from the Colorado St. Bernard Rescue, which honestly, I didn't even know existed. So I'm so glad you guys reached out, because you guys rescue neglected, abused St. Bernard and St. Bernard mixes, right?
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay, and this has been going on for a long time?
30 years the rescue's been going.
And it's all run by volunteers,
Volunteer
correct?
rescue completely. Brian and his wife are the leadership for it, but there's a lot of us involved that work with the rescue, work to get the St. Bernards to good homes.
And you've got like about 15 at a time. So tell me, I know a little bit about St. Bernards, but tell me a little bit about these little babies and why they would be good animals.
So they're
good family members.
They're great dogs. They're very gentle, very loving. They've got that reputation of the gentle giant. They are big dogs. So Maple's on the smaller side. She weighs in at about 100 pounds.
What?
The dog that my wife and I adopted from the rescue is at about 165 pounds.
Wow.
So he's on the larger side there. But yeah, they're great dogs. Yeah, once you take into account that size, though, then they're good with kids usually. They're good with other dogs. Come here, Maple.
You gotta have a rag for the slobber. You gotta have a big shovel for the poo.
The website. The website for the rescue is gotdrool.org.
That's amazing.
And it's named that way appropriately just because of the fact that the jawline of these, they're going to drool. Especially when they're snacking, and we're trying to keep their attention here.
So Sweet Maple is looking for a forever home. So tell me a little bit more specifically about her and the type of home that she needs.
So Maple is she came into the rescue about 10 months ago. She was found stray in southeastern Colorado. And we think she was probably on a farm down there. When she came into the rescue, she was barking a lot at other dogs and a little bit reactive, but is great with people, great with kids. Would prefer to see her end up in a home where she's maybe the only dog. She's calmed down a lot since getting into the rescue, but she's still learning her way around and learning to get along with others as she fills out her time.
And Andrew was telling me there's the adoption process. You want to make sure these animals have the right home. So
absolutely.
They're looking for specific good matches so they don't come back, correct?
Yep. So the rescue puts in time and energy, gets the dogs through a vet, make sure that they're healthy, that they're going to be good, and then working with adopters, we look at the homes, do home site visits, make sure that everything is going to be good for the dogs there. And it's not that you necessarily have to be in a huge home. I think Maple's in a townhome right now, so there's got to be a reasonable amount of room for the dog, but it's got to be safe. If there's a fenced yard, or if there's a yard, it ought to be fenced so the dog can't run away. Those sorts of things. But we'll check out the dog, the owner, make sure it's going to be a good fit, make sure people understand what they're getting into.
Yeah. And how old is she?
She's about 5 years old.
Okay, so she's a small St. Bernard.
Yep.
5 years old, looking for a home. So yeah, if you've got room in your heart and your family, let's help her find a home and help you guys get your St. Bernards adopted.
Absolutely.
So the website's easy to remember.
Absolutely. And we're also always looking for additional fosters too.
Oh, cool.
So if there's people that are willing to take on bringing in a dog on a temporary basis and helping us figure out what's going on, then help us land a dog that's coming into the rescue, then we'll be in good shape there.
Nice. All right, Andrew, Brian, Maple disappeared. She's like going and checking out the world.
Yep.
So again, the website?
Gotdrool.org.
Gotdrool.org.